I've always considered myself a compost tea devotee. For years, it was my go-to, my secret weapon, the elixir I faithfully brewed to feed my soil and fuel my garden's growth. I believed it was the undisputed champion of natural fertilizers, until a simple, almost accidental experiment in my own backyard left me utterly stunned. I pitted my trusted compost tea against a contender I'd largely dismissed as a fleeting internet trend, rice water. The results weren't just surprising. They fundamentally changed my approach to plant care and revealed a hidden powerhouse hiding in plain sight, right in our kitchen pantries. Before we get to the shocking side-by-side results, let's get to know our two competitors a little better. On one side, we have Compost Tea, the well-respected veteran of the organic gardening world. This isn't just compost diluted in water, it's a carefully brewed solution teeming with beneficial bacteria, fungi and microbes. Think of it as a probiotic smoothie for your soil. Its primary job isn't to directly feed your plants a ton of nitrogen or phosphorus, but to inoculate your soil with a thriving ecosystem. This living army then works to break down organic matter, improve soil structure, and help your plant's roots access nutrients more effectively. It's a long-term strategy for building soil health. Then we have rice water. This is the starchy water left over after rinsing or boiling rice. For generations it's been a traditional plant tonic in many cultures, but it's often waved away by modern gardeners as being too simple. The magic we're discovering lies in that cloudiness. Rice water is rich in starches, vitamins, minerals like magnesium and zinc, and a lesser-known component, inositol. This compound is a plant growth stimulant that encourages stronger root development and overall plant vigor. Unlike compost tea, rice water acts as a direct, fast-acting feed. It's a quick shot of energy for your plants. My experiment was straightforward. I selected 3 identical raised beds, each planted with the same variety of young Swiss chard seedlings. The first bed was my control group, receiving only plain water. The second bed received my best homemade compost tea. The third bed received only rice water. For 6 weeks I treated each bed once a week with its designated tonic. The compost tea recipe was my standard 1 gallon of well-aged compost in a porous cloth bag steeped in 5 gallons of dechlorinated water, with a cup of unsulfured molasses added as microbial food. I aerated it with an aquarium pump for 24 hours until it was frothy and smelled earthy and sweet. The rice water recipe was far simpler. I used 1 cup of uncooked rice rinsed thoroughly in 2 cups of lukewarm water, swirled for about a minute until the water was milky, and then immediately diluted that concentrated solution into 2 gallons of water. No brewing, no waiting. This is a crucial detail. You must dilute it. Using straight, undiluted rice water can lead to a sticky residue on your soil that might attract fungal gnats or encourage unwanted mold. After just 2 weeks, visual differences began to emerge. The plants fed with compost tea were healthy and green, noticeably ahead of the control group. They were exactly what I expected: strong, steady growth. The rice water group, however, was something else entirely. The Swiss chard plants were not just larger, they were profoundly more robust. The leaves were a darker, more vibrant green and significantly broader. The stalks were thicker and sturdier. The overall plant mass was easily 30% greater than the compost tea plants. I couldn't believe my eyes. This simple kitchen byproduct requiring 0 effort to brew was producing more explosive, visible growth than my meticulously crafted compost tea. Why did this happen? The theory, which my little test seems to support, is one of immediate availability. The nutrients in rice water, the starches, the minerals, the inositol, are in a form that plant roots can absorb almost instantly. It's a rapid response fertilizer. The compost tea, while building a healthier soil foundation for the future, is a slower, more indirect process. The microbes need time to establish and go to work. In a short-term growth sprint, the rice water was the clear winner. This experiment didn't make me abandon compost tea. It made me smarter about how and when to use it. I no longer see them as rivals, but as specialized tools for different jobs. Reach for the rice water when you need a quick boost. It's perfect for giving seedlings a strong start, for encouraging rapid leaf growth in your greens like lettuce and kale, or for perking up a container plant that looks a little tired. It's your go-to for a fast-acting liquid fertilizer. Remember the formula: 1 cup of rinse water diluted into 2 gallons of water, applied once every 1 to 2 weeks. Stick with compost tea for the long game. Its true power is in soil building. Use it to revitalize a tired garden bed at the start of the season, to inoculate new soil mixes, or to maintain the complex web of life in your no-till garden. It's an investment in your soil's future health and resilience. The biggest lesson for me was that sometimes the humblest solutions can be the most powerful. Don't overlook traditional wisdom simply because it isn't complicated. My mind was blown by a jar of cloudy water, and my garden has never been happier. I encourage you to run your own test. Try it on a section of your garden and see the difference for yourself. If you found this deep dive into organic plant tonics valuable, do me a huge favor and subscribe to the Master Gardener channel. We're all here to learn and grow together, and your support helps us bring more mind-blowing gardening experiments your way. Share this with a fellow gardener and let us know in the comments what natural gardening remedies have surprised you.